Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I have been watching my friend Laura at the Half-Assed Crafter, and she has been making paper dolls, showing us step by step how to do it. So I'm going to do the first step today, which is just find bodies and heads. And her first thing was just, you know, your head you put on just needs to be about twice the size as the head of the original. So, you know, you can see her head under there. I left it there. And I didn't glue down the whole thing so that I could put stuff behind her if I wanted to. But I didn't want to leave her like just floating around either because I knew she'd get hurt. So far I got one. And this journal feels perfect for this because I don't have to do a lot with the pages. I could just basically put a doll on there and then add a little bit more. I don't have to fill a whole what's the word I want? A whole expanse of like a 9 by 12 or 10 by 8 by 10 or whatever. This one is 10 by anywhere from 4 to 5. So, you know, it's still 10 inches tall, which gives me plenty of room to put a tall gal. But I don't have to deal with the width. And if I want the width, I can go across 2 pages to get the width I want. And some of them already have, some of the pages have stuff, well, all the pages have something on them. And we already have a friend here. He just needs, you know, a paper doll, I guess, or some other friend, something. So, yeah, so I thought this journal would be perfect. I can't remember if there is I think I did this on a live on Junk Journal with Penny. But I have played with this journal on my channel. If I find that I actually made it in a video on my channel, I will link it below, but I'm pretty sure I did it on Facebook. So that one's probably, you know, not available anymore. So I've got several magazines like Vogue, Bazaar, and whatnot that came from my friend Heather. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it so much because Heather is the reason that I'm able to make paper dolls, just saying. So right now I'm going to look through these and I'm going to look for bodies. I'm just looking for bodies and just anything that strikes my fancy. And then once I have bodies, I can get some heads and then I'll just put them in my book. And then next video will be, see, I don't mind that, you know, I kind of like her jacket and stuff. Alright. I'm not going to mark them. I'm just going to tear them out because it's kind of like gel plate printing, you know, where you have to kind of do like 500 pages. All right, I really like her jacket and whatnot. You know, you do like 500 practice pages before you get really good at it. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to do a bunch of practice dolls and practice pages. All right, I kind of like that one too. I like her too, but I mean, how often are you going to have a body in water? Love her suit. See, this means I can use bigger heads if I'm using bigger bodies like this too. And there are some big heads in here. All right, I'm probably need to limit myself to how many bodies I pick out. See, it might even be interesting to put like these heads on a body, but there's no body small enough. Because the rule, you know, I don't follow rules. Hey, look, it's the same. Hey, this is the same faces that Laura had. I remember that she worked with that hair. I think it was bigger than that one though. Oh, that body, I love that body. All right, so I think I have enough bodies to work with. Now let's look for some heads. So I want the heads to be like twice the size. So like for her, I'm going to go here and there. So here is about twice the height of her head. So for her head, I need that size. And she's looking straight on. Is there anybody else looking straight on? See, her head is bigger. So for her, I need more than that. That paper's not big enough to do a head thing for her. So let's see. What do I have that's bigger? This is bigger. To that line. To that line. So that's about twice the size on her. And then is her head about the same? And she's looking at an angle, so wait, hold on. I need to do there. Yeah, a little bit bigger than that for her. And the forehead's there. So I'm looking for heads like these two sizes. And that size. And that size. This one, she needs to be looking sort of to the leftish. Leftish. And these two, straight on and leftish. And that middly one, straight on. And this one, straight on. Pretty much. I mean, not exactly, but that'll give me an idea. So now I'm looking for faces. I'm pretty sure that all these faces are going to be like too big, pretty much. Ooh. Those letters would be fun to use in the background. How do you remember those? How do you remember them? Put a sticky note on them. That's how you remember them. Because that's underneath something. I might not remember it otherwise. Alright, let's see. I needed she's kind of too much in the shadow though, I think. I don't want the light to be so much different. Alright, I like her. She is, with the hat, she's got a big enough head, but her head itself is not tall enough. So, not her today. She's a little too big. I mean, I would just cut out the hand, just cut the face itself. But yeah, I don't. The hand. It's the hand is the problem. I like these stones in the back. I gotta remember to save those and cut those out. Okay, Selma, your head is the perfect size. Your skin tone's not too off either. He might be a friend. I might cut him out too. Which do we like better? Do we like Selma? Do we like that girl? Do we like that girl? Those, they could go for any of them. Now, her with her sunglasses, but she's black and white, and I don't love that. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Did I need anybody looking right? Nope, I didn't need anybody looking right. If I find a body that is for looking right, then I have those heads. See, she's a smaller body, so she could work with that other head that I liked that wasn't big enough. I like these heads too. I like those heads. See, these could be bodies, they could be heads. I mean, they could be friends. Love those clothes. Oh my goodness. This could be in the background or something. Heads, 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 heads. Alright, she's straight. She's a little too short. Her head's too small. Your head's too small. Her head's perfect size, but the light and the shadowing is weird. This stuff up here would be good. Would be fun on a border, I think. I'm not supposed to be looking at borders. I'm looking at faces. I mean, her face to her forehead is okay. Who was I looking at for her would be, which one is this? Let's see. Well, I kind of like the fierce look on her face. So she, I think, is going to be my head for the suit. Okay, that one body. All right, and I kind of like her body and everything, except, you know, because of these words, I probably wouldn't think about it, except if you're going to paint over them, the words won't matter. You can ignore the words that you see. Not that I know what I'm doing, I'm just saying. Ignore the words. All right, heads, heads, heads. I'm looking at heads. None of these heads are big enough. That is on shiny, thicker paper, so don't want that one. Looking for heads, looking for heads. She's got great bodies. I love these too for smaller bodies or friends or whatever. Ooh, there's a nice chair if I find somebody to sit on it. I love this. I love. It's too wide for the book I'm working in though, but I'll have to remember that for later. I mean, I'll be going through this book over and over again. I like her body too. It's a little bit smaller too, so you could fit it on the page easily. And her head is quite a little bit smaller than that would be. So those other heads I liked could work. Yeah, I know I didn't go very far. See, this might be fun. Okay, we're just looking for heads. Stop looking for other things. We're just looking for heads. There's so many good bodies. I mean, since I'm not thinking of anything in particular, everything, see, cutting this out and all that around there would be fun on a page. Just saying. I think it would be fun. Words are fun. Alright, looking for faces. Oh, friends. See, look at, we got friends. Those could be friends. We're not looking for friends. We're looking for faces. How's her face? It's a little bit blurry. Like it's, let's see. Who am I thinking about for that one? The smallest head? Who had the smallest head? Did I already? No. This one. Is this one? No, I'm missing a head. I think I'm missing a girl. Is her head's not smaller? Seriously? Oh, here she is. I'm like, I had a girl with a smaller head. She's over here. Alright, no, don't like her for that. In here, West Side Story. Okay, she's got small heads. She's a little bit bigger. There's Will Smith. I kind of like his body, and it could kind of like be, so I'll probably use his body at some point. I was like, oh, that's his jacket hanging down. Oh, he's floating. I see. He's got his feet underneath him. See, her head's cut off. So if I put a new head on, I love that outfit. So cool. Okay, we're looking for heads, people. Heads. Her head is cool. She's kind of looking up. She's forehead to chin. She's okay. I don't think so though. Alright. Oh, look at that dress. So I know a lot of people wouldn't keep her hair, but see, I kind of would. Let's see, what size is she? She's almost big enough, but not quite big enough for one of these middle gals. I just kind of like the look on her face. Just kind of like a deer in headlights kind of a deal. I think I'll put her on her. Because why not? Did I just pull out two papers? I might have. Nope, surprisingly no. Oh, do you guys ever do that? Cut through two pieces by accident? Ooh, look at this. That would be a pretty border, wouldn't it? We're not looking for border. We're looking for heads. Heads. Not, see, these bodies and these heads are fan-freaking-tastic. What is this one? Vogue. I'm apparently a fan of Vogue for heads and bodies and even Friends. Friends. We have some friends and borders there. I mean, a hot dog as a friend, yes. Oh, we needed some looking to the left, right? Is that one too? That one's way too big. I mean, we could go crazy and go too big. That one is, these are way too big. But if I ever wanted to do like a page and kind of just like decorate a face, that's a good one to doodle on. Oh, these are good ones to doodle faces. See, I would totally use these bodies, the normal people bodies. I like normal people bodies. I'm all about it. See, they could be friends in the background of a, we're not looking for friends, we're looking for faces. Come on, lady. Faces, faces, faces. See, I would have her hold something else. And I wouldn't worry about these words because we can give her a new bathing suit, which would cover up the words. I mean, then we'd have to cover her belly. Oh, that's so cool. See, I don't love her hair or her face, but I love the body, so that's one reason I think I kind of like this. Oh, friends! Friends, friends. Don't want to forget about these friends. The goats, they're friends. They're so cute. Okay. Faces, faces. We're looking for heads. We're looking for heads. This is thicker paper. So, oh, that one's not so, well, yeah, that whole ad is kind of thicker. So, I don't know. All the heads are too small. The bodies are cute, though. Just have Isaac as a friend. That one's looking to the left. How's that one for size? The one that needs to look leftish, which is the smaller one. I don't love her. I got to love her. Come on, I need some heads. I don't need any looking to the right, but I think she might get used on a body somewhere. When I find a, let's see. I don't think I want him. Or I want a guy head. I'm not quite advanced. It's in between the two sizes that I need. Peter. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife that couldn't keep her. See, that'd be pretty. Well, the hair is a little crazy on that girl. She'd be hard to use, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't. Who's my girl? That's this one, right? I need her looking a little bit left, though. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing that, because that annoys me when I do that. That'd be a fun border. There's a friend. There's a face, black and white. How she is the right height for one of these, but she's looking straight on, and I need one I need two that are looking left and the smaller one straight on. Those are not looking left. See, they could be friends. They'd be fun friends. Put one in each corner, kind of. Because why not? More friends. Come on, I need more heads. Heads looking to the left or looking straight on, but don't have hands on their face. I should have marked. She's looking left. Is she the right size, though? She's the right size for the smallest one, which is looking straight on. Not that I can't have her look left, I just don't want to. I'm not that advanced. I'm sure those faces are too small. Yeah, definitely too small. Having this as a guide is super helpful. I already got my straight on one here. And my straight on one here, right? Now I'm on to my, yep. So I got that one. So I'm looking for two lefts and a straight. Okay. And I'm not a fan of black and white on the color. Just not yet. Maybe someday I will be, but not today. Could potentially work for that. I don't know. Maybe I want a bigger head for that. Friend. Those are fun. See, that'd be fun if I wasn't doing my skinny book. Then they would be fun to do. So now you've seen, this is a long magazine, dude. It's a very long, words. I was thinking about using words in the background, but I'm also thinking about, words in the background that are jelly plated, so that there's some color, but there's still like words, letters, not just words, but letters too. And sometimes the photography is so much different in some pictures that it's just like, no, I don't think that'll work. Because that one's like more grainy looking. Oh, I was using these girls the other day in my gel plate printing. Oh, see, look at that dress. She's definitely going to become a body somewhere. And oh, is she too tall though? I may make like a really tall journal for the really tall girls. Oh, look at that. That would be such an awesome border background. I know, I'm not working on borders and backgrounds yet. I'm still going to tear it out because I'm just going to disobey the rules. Alright. Would it work with a hood? I mean, I could take off the hood if we're going to do the hair and whatnot, but I kind of don't mind the hood. What do we think about that one? Is that the right size that I'm looking for that? Sort of, yeah. I kind of want her with or without the hood. I don't know yet. Okay, so now we've got that one. So we just need a big one and a medium one. Looking leftish. No one's ever looking leftish. They're all like looking straight. Oh, do I like this one? Oh wait, her head is like, it's looking straight on though, but. Oh, she's looking straight on though. Is that too big? This is the one with the bigger head, right? Kind of want to try that. Alright, Taylor, you're going to be in my book quite a bit, apparently. I mean, if I don't like it, I can find another head. It's not that big a deal. Alright, I know we just have a few more pages left from that, but this one has, what's her name in it? And she might have a face that is going to work. Alright, that one's kind of looking, I know I said left, but it's really looking more straight on. And it's this size that we're looking for. And if I see a body in here that I absolutely have to have, I might grab it. We'll see. Because I didn't look in this one before for bodies. It might be too wide for the book. I'm not sure. Might have to do a wider page. I like that with the chair. I like when there's already accessories in the picture with the body. Apparently, like chairs, not purses, but chairs. Chairs, yes. See, that one also needs a wider book. But that I would have fun with that. Looking for heads. That one, what is this one? This one is the up to this size, which we way. She is about the right size, but her head, well, I could just cut around her chin. Nah, that doesn't work. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I making good choices? I don't know. I wish that did not go over the page because that would be hard to cut out. But if I like use my razor in there, because I can keep, you know, and also it would need definitely a wider page than the book I'm using right now. Tote stuff. I mean, with the hat, she's tall enough. But, oh, see? This body, love this body. She'll be going in a book eventually, don't worry. Her head's not big enough, I knew that. What about your head? Your head is too big. Your head is slightly big, but and I'd have to give you hair, and I don't know if I'm hair ready. I mean, I probably am, but you know, I'm doing one step at a time. I'm trying not to think too much about. Kind of want one with sunglasses, but her hand. I mean, if I'm gonna cover her hair anyway, the hand won't matter. I like the little swoopy. No, a lot of people who do the paper dolls don't like the swoopy hair over the face. I don't mind the swoopy hair over the face. And size-wise, she's just a tiny bit tall, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try her. And then, what's on the other side? Yeah, nothing special. All right, I'm gonna cut these out and then I'll be back. Okay, now that I have them all cut out, I realize this gal is way too big for this book. But I will tell you, I love the look. I love the big head on the body, and I don't really want to lose much of the head or much of the body. So this book also will be too small. This is the biggest book I've got in the works. So she may end up in this book. I'll have to, some of her legs will have to get cut off, and I won't be able to put a top hat on her like I'd really like to, unless I do her across a couple pages. I could go this way, you know what I mean? And then I could do her head and have a top hat. So she may end up going in this book, but in this direction. So that is a possibility. I'm going to stick her in here. This is a book that I have in the works. This is a book that I have in the works that I just haven't finished yet. But so that's a possibility. So that's not going to work for that book, but that's okay. She'll be later. I just stuck her in that book for now. Okay, and then I like that I kept her hair because I didn't realize there's this big shadow here. And so her hair covers up quite a bit of that shadow. Unfortunately, I had already cut off her neck. Like this shadow is going to show. Do I want to cut off her? Alright, we'll just cut here. Cut. And then use this gal's neck. I want that hair behind. Also, because I've been cutting the hair, also, she talks about breaking the neck, so I'm going to just put her head at a little wonky angle like that, and I'm going to glue that on. The reason we keep the old head is just so we have something to glue it on. I know Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life, she doesn't always keep as much to glue on, but, you know, she's been doing it for years, so she's good. Alright, I kind of like that, and glad I kept the hair. Also, like I said, cutting the hair is giving me an idea of the direction hair goes and how hair flows. Chances are when I doodle hair, I'm going to be a lot more intricate than a lot of people that do these, because that's probably going to be my focus is the hair, and just using like a doodle technique for that. Alright, she needs kind of a wider page. So let's see. This, nope, we already got a friend on there. So we could come across here. I don't need, well, her arm could even go off the page actually. That wouldn't be bad. Alright. There's another page for it. I'm a little distracted by something. I just need to... By what? By my face is bleeding. That's what I'm distracted by. Don't mind me. Just try not to get blood on stuff. Alright. Let's see. Look at those birds. Aren't they pretty? Would they be a friend in the back? What if she was here? Then the birds could be friends over there. Nope, she's too tall for that one. I've already got like weird stuff in this book, and it's okay. Also, I could put her like here. But then her face would get folded, and I don't want that either. Could even put her on a tag to go in a thing. Ooh, this has got a lot of blue on it. I kind of don't hate that. So we could just put her right there even. But I'm not going to glue, let me check, make sure there's no other pages that I really like. I mean, we don't have to do blue. We could do more of a complementary kind of a deal. Like What about pink? I mean, the background's not necessarily going to show, so the background doesn't even matter. Alright, I think she could work on that page. I'm just going to glue her in the very middle so that I can glue stuff under her. But I want to know that she's on this page. You know what I mean? That's the middle. Oh my goodness. Get as much as her arm as I can. There we go. So, yep. And then I can cut off this part here, which I'll just use my ruler for that. I might have her hair go over. I don't know. Probably not. Because then I would need... Oh, the hair would have to show behind here. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't have to, but it would make sense if it did. Sorry, lady. You lost your hand. Also, take this... There we go. Alright. See, and I like to know how her hair would flow behind her, so I want to keep it. If I want to cut it shorter later, I can. I haven't attached it to anything. So, there's the body. Alright, I did cut off her hood because it was a little bit too much. And also, she's really tall. She might have to go in the taller journal, too. I don't know. Kind of like that across from that flower, though. So, the hair is going to have to be a thing. And we want to break her neck. Kinda, sorta. I don't want to lose her elbow. I don't like how her feet look anyway, so I don't mind cutting off her feet. And then, do we want to break her head this way or break her head this way? I think that way. So we're going to cover this lady's head. And just remember, I'm new at this. I've not really done this before. I'm learning from Laura, the Half-Assed Crafter. And you could go learn from her too. I will be sure to... Oh, I need to cut off more of the lady behind. There was too much stuff showing in front. Okay. And... So I like her with that flower, but that's not necessarily where she... Oh, I wish that was taller, because, you know, a lady in a dress in the woods, actually, it doesn't matter, because I could just put something behind her to support the head. Flowers. The flowers are fun. You can even just put her over here. Oh, that's kind of fun, too, this circuitry stuff happening. See, that would make a fun background all by itself, and then add little things, bits here and there. I would have to extend that page. That's got flowers. That's not wide enough. See, she might have to go in a different book. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, I don't hate her on this page. There's already a little bit happening in the background. I won't have to add much more. I'm going to go ahead and just a little bit in the middle, get it about where I want it, and cut off her legs. We're not worried about the Dolce & Gabbana because we might put something at the bottom there anyway, and I'm not worried about the dress either. Alright, so there she is in the book. Now, she is wider and tall, so I was trying to see if there was, and then I did the neckline here so that I could kind of put her behind it. Definitely gonna have, she's gonna have to go in the bigger book too. She'll either have to go in this one. I think she would work. She'll be alright to go in this one. She's not so tall that she has to go the other direction. But she is tall enough that, you know. And then I want to find something for her to hold that's not the bag. Like some kind of friend. You know what I mean? Some kind of accessory that's not a purse. because she's kind of got her hip out like she's holding something. So this one is probably going to go in that book, or I don't know. I don't know how many books I want going on at one time, because if I put her in this book, see, I want to do big bodies, but I don't have big journals yet. Yep, I'd have to go this way with her, which is okay. Alright, she's going to be sitting in this book with this gal, and I'll have to make that book pretty soon, won't I? Just so I can do something with those. Alright, now we get a skinny girl, and, you know, we're not so bothered. I'm not sure about, let's see, I think I am going to go ahead and cut off her neck, because the other girl has a neck. And I've heard you can use other things for necks as well. I'm going to have to decide, do I just kind of want her head to be like that? But then we could still do kind of like, like her neck a little bit. Don't you just love when people are stomping around upstairs when you're trying to make videos? Alright, I like that her coat is this color and we've got that brown bag over there. It's kind of a cool look. Alright, let's just go ahead and put her head on there. I think the more she's there, the more I'll get used to her. I might not glue her down yet because I may cut off her hair. We'll see. But her head's on there. But I also want to remember the swoop of her hair, so I think I can definitely cut off that hand there. Like the finger's still in the hair, but the hair is going to get covered, so that's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm just going to use a little bit of glue stick this time so I don't, so if I end up wanting to pull her off, I can. It won't be as, well, probably will, but you know how glue stick doesn't always stick forever. I'm going to move her back just a little bit. There we go. And I've got plenty of room to tuck things under her. I can still lift this to cut it if I have to, but she's in there so she won't get messed up elsewhere. So that is just what I'm doing. I'm just practicing putting people together. Where are the other ones? And then putting them on paper. And I think next I'm supposed to do accessories, but I may off camera do a few more people. And I may make that book so that I can start putting stuff in that book, because I like the bigger bodies too. And I think they'll be a little bit easier to work with maybe too. I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you have a delightful day. Love you.